Hi, this is Krishnan Naganathan. I'm a consultant and work with organizations in managing innovation, business transformation, and maintaining efficiency. In this video, we discuss what constitutes a good innovation management system. What is worse than not having an innovation goal? You've guessed it from the title. It's not having an innovation management system that will ensure that the goals are achieved. We find so often that the organizations try and drive innovation the same way as they manage their regular business, which is through a functional hierarchical organization, through top-down business plans and goal-setting process, through a strong linkage to reward and recognition systems and bonuses within the organization. This system will fail when it comes to innovation. Unfortunately, unlike in the regular business operation, innovation deals with tremendous amount of uncertainty. You're never sure how many of your innovation efforts are going to succeed. Do you actually end up creating value for the customers and value for the organization? The inability to deal with uncertainty associated with innovation is one of the top blockers of innovation in organization. A second factor is functional silos that operate within most organizations. It's okay for functional organizations to succeed in your business operation. However, when it comes to innovation, you need people to work across functions. A third major blocker is the disbelief in organization towards innovation goals. In most organizations, when the innovation goals are first set, people react with complete disbelief. Is this something that is meaningful? Is this not fanciful? People look at it as something very arbitrary, and hence they lose faith in the innovation goals. A related failure is the inability to communicate a higher purpose and need for innovation, apart from making more money. The last of the top 5 list is simply fear. Most organizations and its employees fear failure, and that's true especially if you are a listed company. And with innovation efforts, the probability of failure is high. The high-performing employees typically want to be associated with projects that are successful, and they generally shun projects that tend to be risky. This is a major concern for getting people on board your innovation efforts. The approach to overcoming all of these barriers is to build a robust program for innovation and treat it as a transformation exercise. The direction that the management sets depends on two things: the aspiration of the organization and the ability of the organization. Aspiration deals with answering questions of why and what we do innovation on. And the ability deals with the leadership, the competencies, and the processes within the organization. Management team needs to set clear strategic direction for innovation efforts, and this starts by examining the strategic nature of innovation. You need to create linkage to the overall organization strategy with innovation. Specifically, the leadership needs to define how and why innovation is necessary to achieve the strategic goals. Secondly, the organization clearly needs to communicate that innovation is not just about products. The management should set direction for what to innovate. It's about products, process, organization, management systems, production, services, or about marketing innovation. The third major role that the organization has to do is set direction on how the organization should be dealing with innovation. This includes leadership and culture, capabilities and process, and the personas that are required for innovation to succeed. The direction and agenda should be firmly rooted in the organization's capabilities. I strongly recommend that the organization should spend some time and effort in actually understanding the organization's capability towards innovation in terms of the leadership styles, in terms of the culture, in terms of capabilities and maturity of the processes. Strategy without considering the reality of the organization will get you nowhere. Innovation or ideation process consists of two phases: exploration, which includes ideation and project selection, and execution, which includes development and commercialization of ideas. The execution phase in most organizations is well handled within regular business operations in the form of R&D projects, manufacturing initiatives, mergers and acquisitions, product launches, and so on. On the other hand, ideation and project selection require far more maturing. These are best led by innovation task forces that are well trained at running ideation campaigns, hackathons, and using hypothesis-based approach to ensure effective decision making and learning in an environment of uncertainty that's associated with innovation. The second aspect of the innovation management system is governance, which deals with how the organization is dealing with the innovation efforts. This consists of setting strategic direction, allocating resources, and prioritizing the initiatives. You need a management board or an innovation board which needs to handle the task of ensuring that innovation becomes a priority for your organization. They need to identify strategic initiatives, select the right projects, set the metrics. At the second level, you need a task force to lead the innovation efforts. The task force is responsible for converting the strategic initiatives to projects. They run ideation campaigns, hackathons, and harness the power of the organization to generate ideas. They also need to coach and support the idea generation exercise, the selection of ideas, the development of good ideas, and commercialization process. The third element of the innovation management system is an innovation organization structure. Innovation organization structures are unique to each organization. Today, the buzzwords are innovation labs and innovation centers. Is that the solution? There's no simple answers to it. Innovation labs have delivered spectacular results for some, and you have heard success stories about them, but there have also been failures. There are three different organization structure models that are in vogue, and appropriateness seems to depend on the organization's business, culture, and the environment. Some organizations have chosen a centralized innovation organization, setting up incubation centers, innovation labs, etc. Others have taken a business unit approach and created decentralized model. And furthermore, other organizations have chosen hybrid models. Clearly, organizations need to evaluate what works for them and create a structure that's unique to their own needs and not copy someone else's innovation structure. Once you have established all these three elements of the innovation management system, you're more likely to succeed to be an innovator. Let me know if you like this video. Do leave your comments on the subject and follow me on my blogs. You can find the link to my blog and website in the description below. Write to me directly at krishnan@thinkhorizonconsulting.com or connect to me on LinkedIn for more discussions on the subject of innovation. Thank you.